they see quite a bit. Trailblazer on long.
The TP to get away, but that showstopper is still activated.
Oh dear.
Now we're forcing him out towards the hookah. Shot comes down. artzin stays alive at 9 HP. Plant will be successful as artzin's getting ready.
He wants to drift.
With 9 HP, that's the best you could do right here. Get information for your team. The flash will out for them to come out, but it's MIBR just waited and greeted C9 running through that smoke. They take the advantage to see if they're going to try something for C9 if it's going to be a half buy. But if we get into the replay, I think that little mistake that we saw from C9, that flash that came through was thrown straight within the tin. So it was going to be good for the player of MIBR that was blinded within that B site, but you still have the crossfire set up on the top of the shed. C's being thrown inside as Zeba gets the spray within the smoke. A 1v1 as the smoke dissipates. Jake loses that fight against artzin, who then looks to the head-to-head against Zeppa. As Satchel to break his crosshair placement as he looks to swing right back. But C9 are doing a good job to delay the spike. Finally, as Zeppa runs across, gets denied by artzin. Showstopper available too. He's still going to use it at 3 HP. It's out. Back towards the baby door. Back towards the Hobbit. Shoots it down, but JZZ's the one that picks up the kill. A stick on the defuse. But it's not going to work out for Vanity on the 1 versus 3.
By the way, our last round,
yeah.
so...
And that breaks the economy currently of Furia. They have to try to play a little bit of contact havoc. Fortunately, we couldn't really set up MW0 with the Blade Storm out. artzin still finding great positions with this glass cannon. JZZ, Sussy vents away, and Conan's trying to win a 1v1. A walk forward, a run forward, a jump spot. Smart play by FRZ as MW0 falls. Wall out on the defense, separating that spot. Recon on the top. There's the upshot. 4 in the round for artzin. Now MIBR only need 1 more.
Definitely coming in. Not even that they're required on the round. The teams are just behind each other, supporting, hoping to get these frags locked in. artzin there. Big frags over at A, and they clean up over at B.
Save for a bit of trade-off as MW0 is now the last player standing. Vandal picked up on the other end by artzin. It's a 1v1. There's that big one, a slick by artzin. MW0 falls as MIBR tie up the game.
How did he hit that shot? Site here, everybody was giving it their most and not even feeling pressured, it looks like, in these situations. artzin just comfortable.
He jumps into the heaven smoke.
Just so bold, and he finds both. That Bucky did damage, but it was not enough. RGL in the swing, dropping Oxy. And once again, Cloud9 left in tatters.
Oh no, Doug.
1 rifle remains for the defensive side. And yeah, there are a lot of weak members on the side of MIBR. This would be ridiculous. 16 HP on one, 30 on the other.
Wow.
But artzin gets 4. Yep.
He's top gen, and he smokes heaven and jumps into it. Catching C9 off guard.
It's because he called him out.
He heard me.
Yeah.
He heard me.
Very deep onto the ankle. artzin is forwards. And he's trying to pounce. Lovely movement. Isolates one. Isolates the next. And this is what they needed. That individuality. Camp broken. Leave it to John QT.
Him being able to hold off. That retake could be heaven. Can they get 3? Can they get the pistol? Can they make this doable? It's important the Sentinels don't take their foot off the gas completely. Like we said, both of these teams should be better on the defense side. But
can he hold them back? Can the duelist? No, don't switch now.
wow, artzin gets both. I don't know how he got him.
Oh, he gets the third.
And he's heating up this map, Doug.
Net in a 1v3 that has just gotten a little bit more favorable. artzin with the blades gets the 4th.
He insted him, Doug. This guy's sharp right now.
See if we catch him here.
Oh, and a whiff too. Leaf could have actually killed him there. That when G2 has the setup for the post plant, they tend to win it.
artzin with the flash, peeking backside and dropping 2.
Ooh.
But they still have those 2 rifles. Never mind, it's just one now as the other one harmlessly hits the ground. And excellence. And when you've got backs against the ropes, nothing is hidden, nothing is saved.
Nice pushes everyone off. The util invests them in, and again, Crew has space in backside. Kesnet, sacrificial lamb. He just wants to fight, but that's a big one for artzin. Question is, do they expect Kesnet this deep?
Mazine also on the flank. He'll be the late round insurance policy.
Kesnit on the close angle. Dart reveals him. artzin operator connects for his own shot. Now Melzer, the next piece of this puzzle. He'll swing at just the right time with the dash. Means that artzin evades him and he'll swing back in for another. Trades go back and forth and MIBR again come out.
The flank. But that's another layer now that Crew have to deal with now that the op has entered the picture. And those forward angles, there's not a lot of place to hide out. They started getting pressured by utility, swinging into the operator. That's a lot of good pressure.
Not gonna have it for this round though.
Snakebite dropped to the feet there, and the right click will do it. There was a Dizzy though following up, and they are trying to flood themselves into the back. The side of Sentinel surely they'll win this one. Been softened up entirely. Plenty of bullets being sent flying into the few bodies that are left standing here from Sentinels, and it should be a clean one. All the more likely here for MIBR. Okay!
Love to see it. So now artzin and RGL are getting close to big ultimates and can try to get momentum going.
Foundations have been set.
Literally every other time, we've just seen it crushed before it could begin.
It just causes so much chaos on the site. They found the timing. Reckoning invested. A recommendation to reposition. Now Icy on the swing out. Well, how much value can get out of it? What a shot! Holy smokes!
That's his third 1D in the round.
Valen and Trent have to find a way to try to bring this thing back. artzin's been upgraded to weapon 4 on the round. The ace on the cards, and it will deliver. The eye by power ace for MIBR.
Now, he's owning. Look at this from the start. Clean shots. Oh my goodness, all headshots. That's gonna cause a timeout for G2. They don't want this one to slip away.
As well.
Killed it.
And the Molly's gone. Tap on that spike. Once again, halfway. Nobody's breaking that wall. Finally, double it up. That's a 1-for-1. Guardian left. And he lands that shot for artzin. The fuse for MIBR as they're closing the gap by 3 rounds.
Yeah. And then had to creep in. Nicely played. I mean, you said it about the Guardians earlier. I think it's kind of true. They are crispy with the Guardians on the side of MIBR. Bazooka popping off back in the coach's area. Feeling
Pop flash set up here to fight towards Gatwalk for the read is there. Paranoia 2 coming out from the Abaddon, but opening first is MIBR. Who better now than the 2 duelists, artzin and Paint? And now that 4-1 setup that you had from MIBR on a default drops every single player of Leviathan, leaving only King alone.
Spike planted.
slowly moving in, just a few shots in, it's not going to be enough. Oh, flawless. You see the way they did that, it paints the follow-up there. But yeah, no hesitation here. Look at them both just hip and hip, peak. And they keep pushing forward too to make sure there's no ground gain by Leviathan there.
You've got the stack from Loud, you have all of the Cypher utility here. Paula gets, decapitated through a smoke. The swing up from Kamanzin's only going to get one, but they managed to get the spike down. artzin on this late flank across the middle of the map, and again, it's another spam through smoke, it's another dump of utility, but artzin's the only one left standing. The snap onto the first is good. It's not planned for him, though. He's got to get active. He's got to try to take this fight down. Tui's, don't give it to him. He's gotten it down to the 1v1, but the defuse already comes through. Maker. That kill that Les got onto Paulo there was so free. Just he spams through the smokes again. You're right. That probably needs to be part of the conversation here. Is if you
that early? Audacious. He's actually made it into top mid there as well. Shandy's heard this and has gone off the angle. Those one though couldn't get away, and it's artzin again. This guy is relentless.
What's another death?
Tap. Yassi not convinced. artzin gives it a peek, and there it is. Yet another 3K from this guy.
Taking it nice and chill there. Staying a little hydrated too. 2 clean spray downs. Havoc really getting exploited on this B site. It was a little bit odd that they were having him play solo, so aggro in main, and falling back from playing that close up.
Main control. It's not going to be enough. C9 are throwing everything in the kitchen sink in sight before they even enter right now. And there's one from artzin. Reloads, gets another shell on there, cocks the shotgun again, and it's a 4K. The collateral on the last hit there. He chose the right one out of all of them.
Oh man, talking about isolating fights just before from Vic this time.
Oh.
These weapons.
and just a quick smile.
Yowzer.
I just... But the 1v2 from Net.
Wall goes up, and that should be the timing for them to cross. Now as we're, again, ready for it. Sees it go up, sees Supermen fall, and now with 12 seconds left, they have no choice but to try to brute force their way in.
Oh, man.
And it's, again, just a mess.
Yeah, but what a... He's playing like a maniac right now. Cortesia is playing like a maniac. Let's just say it. artzin has had a judge almost every single round on this defensive side.
And he's getting multi-kills with...
Yeah, he heard those footsteps. Does he dare press forward? Aspas, great entry, and artzin. Yeah, he's going into the back line.
Second already, artzin catches him out. Both MIBR duelists getting serious value already this round, and some of that util going his way, but in the meantime, the rest of Sen need to get active. Zelsa shows his gun barrel. Look at Cortesia falls. There's artzin, though, beautifully done. Wraps up at 3K on the round, and MIBR.
Aspas gets that entry, but it's him finding the timing and hearing those footsteps prior from Narrate going towards heaven that allows him to get a little bit further advancing in stairs, catch off that rotate. Trying to walk in, bangers on the angle. Great first shot.
The Sheriffs are singing. artzin with a second. Now it's getting real. John obviously in a pretty decent spot to cover the defuse. Made some sound there as well. artzin can pick up a rifle and get going. Down to 61. John falls. artzin salvages what looked like a terrible scenario for MIBR.
Dark cover that was placed. Shenum was doing that. He had the hero rifle. Patience. Someone called a pause. They waited for the dark cover to fade. Free kill. Then they scale into the site together. That was lovely. And it just collapses with artzin isolating duels. Zelsa's trying to get like a pre-fire spray. Doesn't connect.
And still no plant as of yet. John delayed it. Good fragment. That's a catch on John. And all of a sudden, artzin goes wild. Celsius has definitely seen better days, but at 0 point won't see any defenders in the vicinity. A beautiful shot for the Killjoy player, who again may as well have been playing a blank agent this game. Zelsa's falls. artzin finds 4. By the way, he was deep on the site, surrounded. Just.
Well, this is a great way to start the second half.
Wow.
The most experienced of anyone on MIBR, their coach, Fraud. You have to be looking at someone like him who's been in esports competition.
Towards the A site.
Yeah, he said, hey guys, everybody cover A.
I also love that he doesn't overextend. Well, artzin would judge. What did we talk about before?
Double in one. What does he have? Slugs in that thing? Good lord! 4 for artzin coming through. Cortesia with the medium to those early moves to A.
And why he doesn't overextend is just in this moment. If there were too many players coming through and there was actually a trade onto artzin, then if they escape through.
I'm so good at this game, bro.
Just trying to cover the whole map and be there with the squad. Tech's missing the second one, so MIBR now broken the site once again. This is where they become deadly, but Leviathan is trying to hold their ground. They just cannot. How are they not taking out one member at a time?
My God. From slicing out the map here with the high tides out from artzin.
It was like seeing these shots. Dude, I'm kind of looking on the map too. It's like, are we not seeing kind of what Lev is?
Arcros, you can hear it being thrown down. That is a G2-1, so a little bit awkward for the players in towards Link, and Jorg is tucked up on this corner. All right, suppression here on Jorg, little awkward. Doesn't seem to matter though. 3 for him for the round. It's going to have to be enough as Lee tries to spray through the box, but Chenum, the one sheriff in the round, gets some value. It's going to be a Valin and artzin.
For it. artzin's been a hero for this team, really a standout. Slow to start, but coming to life in a round that keeps MIBR alive. This last duel win off the tap, expecting the swing, snap onto Valen, beautiful. From the IGL for the Brazilian team.
It's like jump peeking with the drone.
It's its own minigame. artzin steps into main, gets an easy kill onto Xander.
You're stunned out there.
That's fine.
I don't know.
The spray gets a little messy.
How's Cryo over there on site? What's going on?
Spike down A.
MIBR in this bonus, there's a lot behind this. They have 5 rifles, they have the Reckoning, and it is invested. Aspas swings his way into his death, but artzin, 3 on the round for him.
And Art is already almost halfway to another ultimate. He gets 4 into the round. Unreal what this guy just did. Such impact. Ender set it up. It seems like on this map it would be the battle of
artzin. Last two remaining, swung on by Jonah, but he is denied of a kill, and it's down to the 2 versus 2, 2v1.
Crispy with it is Valen, but he is cut down. It's Leaf, the one player you...
Look at the amount of angles that artzin has to be concerned about at the moment. Leaf could be coming from anywhere.
Bam! What a shot! What a clutch!
Was the round. I thought it would be the one out of the timeout, but the one after, where Cortezia went for the from the shadows teleport behind the enemy team, he immediately goes down off that play. It was read by G2. They win the fight over to...
Slips away though to backside as that fault line came through. There's an early challenge they're already here towards Garage! And it's artzin, the third, with nasty work! Shell-shocked. This reminds me of the plot of Dr. Stone. In a flash, everybody is extinct. Nasty.
4 right clicks, 3 kills, and Josh already a mild disappointment.
Good job.
Now remember, MIBR at the crosshair placed to perfection. The Verno's still fighting, eventually cut down, but at 10 health this whole time, artzin's been waiting to emerge. He has done the most, and Jonah gets sat right down.
1 bullet left, stone cold from artzin. It's where he is IGLing, playing a supportive role, and is the star of the show with the highlights.
I think he just tucks next to the dark cover, because he walks on the side after getting dinked by Jonah in sewer.
Yeah, they backed up into...
Cage.
ファーストブラッド、artzin重なったところ。リンク側からですね。そうですね。ピークを誘います。キーコ、フラッシュからしまった。artzinトリプルキル。1v4 です。ここはartzin。強い踏み込み。タイムアウト後のフルバイ。重なりましたね。またこのダブルキルのチャンスを最大限生かしきったミッドプッシュ。そして偉かったのが正面潰されないように引いて守っていたartzin。
Fortunately, he's able to yeet the spike back over it just in time.
Oh, but artzin picks up the angle that Tex wants to re-peek on. All right, Oki. It's got to be so frustrating for MIBR, but King getting exposed there. artzin could clutch things up. This is a round. It feels like they should have won. Maybe he can make that a reality.
artzin sticks it. Big fight here for Okeanos, and artzin too clean with it up to 12 and 6 now.
I'd be 1v2 for absolutely no good reason. There have been some major heroics from Lev players in mid-late rounds that have gotten them out to a lead. I was about to make that point and for further favor of Lev because I expected them to win it from there.
The beginning of this game. artzin just trying to pull some attention and a frag. He's hit with the paranoia. That is going to slow him right up, and all of Leviathan have to play from Link here. Tex Emergence finds his first, but Verno doubles down on the side. It's Okeanos, though, getting his 2 and looking for more. Very, very low, and the sole player left artzin puts him to bed.
From Osbos, I believe there was a paranoia as well. It was well played to get into the site. And then from Lev, using what you told they had to swing back in, there was that haunt that came up from Calm, so when crosshairs were turned towards Baby Door side, the 3 players do swing in.
Nice.
Some good little B main, and now they're just going to slowly back away. Thing has been chilling. Top box. What a shot from
Slides across.
She's a maniac.
There was a crossfire upon crossfire waiting for him, but the remainers of Leviathan still look to try and get this one secured. Tell you what, artzin is just too clean with it. 20 health out of Dream, and he converts. That is bloody disgusting. What a thrifty round. artzin.
They are still looking not particularly excited or happy at this point. Not a lot of celebrations for the fact that they just won an eco round, and artzin got a 3K with the Sheriff.
Nice.
Okay, maybe we missed it on the camp. Maybe.
足音が聞こえる。ネフはワンピック取れるか。頭1個。そしてグラビネット。ディフェンダーサイドからも来る。その中でネフ耐えた。十分な時間稼ぎ。ただ正面では今度はアルパス。残ったのはレビス。正面切ってもうすぐの勝負です。ここでの2段構え。MIBR いい対処ができました。
その離婚に移ってしまったアスパスはそのままアビリティを入れて、しかもフラッシュのカバーをもらったことによっていよいよ B 攻めかと相手を匂わせるような動きを取りましたよね。これで少しそのビリビリのポジションが B 側に寄り始めたタイミングでのフロム出したぞ。 A でアクションを起こしカーテンを上げ積んでるクロニクル B ショートはartzin重要なポジション2人見えた1人仕留めて2人とも落としたこうなると A しかないかさあこれはクリティカルになったかアスパスはペイントランを残している残り時間がないぞホウンと破壊スポン側賭けに出たクロニクル行くしかなかったか勝負いてる斉藤デフォルトクラッシーズペイントダウンも来る回収できない残り5秒最後はアスパス壁抜きのヘッドショットフローレスフラティクラッシュまず時間を使っていったんですけども、アスパスがそもそも映画でシェリフを持ってロングレンジで置いていたのでやりすることもあるのでちょっとポジション入りにくいかさあライトスピードから入ったところ後ろにカバーにいたボースターでしたがすごいちょうど今ボースターも離婚を壊す動きを優先したとか上を見てるところをピークされましたからねartzinここは避けてスパイクはまだ運べていませんそのためにartzinのカバーですいやターボ倒したさあ決めたartzin苦しい流れを変えるようなトリプルキルですこの局面間違いなく車線を今通されてるだろうと分かっていたのでartzinがその車線を助けに行きましたねMIBR 上に乗った A サイド入っていく上は大将後続も大将アルファイアがカバーするそこはartzinそしてサイドではカヤック迷わなかったディメンションドリフトその直前でartzinキルを取り切りましたフナティックの方が人数寄せれていたはずのラウンドではあったんですけどこの本来ポイズンクラウドとかを使いながら車線組みをしていきたいフナティックに対して、まず堂々とエントリーを決めていくアスパスの存在が大きいですね確かにね
エルボー単独で抑えるのはエクスペロサイト中ではバイパースピット展開されている中エクスペロ1人は取りましたがartzinのカバーが入りました開幕 1-1 トレード B サイト中主導権握るのはブラジルの MIBR です
戦わせることはできなかったので難しいリテイクになります
スポン側のリテイクも遅延されているartzinがモネットを倒しましたメイン側も1人まで削られたジェムキンがゆっくりと抜けるんですがその中これでジェムキンが打ち勝った上からの屈指ワンプレイ2だったんですがartzinエースで抑えました自らの力で牽引する見事な活躍です
スポン側の挟み込みも抑えて
振り向いてのエース
素晴らしいエースです
前半ブラジルの MIBR 圧倒しました9対36本のリードを持って折り返します
そこにリフラクト
に対してはパロモンや今日スポーツなんという気の取り方手前のartzinも止めた
帝王のポジショニングだ
MIBR ここでも対応artzinたった3ラウンドそのものの3ラウンドでここまで取っているキル数11キル
むしろこう自分が屋根上で目立ち続けることによって相手のフォーカスを自分に集めていきましたフリックが